Welcome to a new day. I have a list of things to do in the kitchen, so let's get started. Yesterday we replaced the filter candles in here, and I don't know if there's enough water in it. It is a bit slow, so we might have to do this. We might have to add the second one because we replaced two with one, and it is very slow now. These are the old ones, and we did save them. So they are laying here to dry, and we will store them because you can still use them later. So if ever we can't get them anywhere, we can use these ones. Hello? I thought you were sleeping. Come. 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 That way. No. She knows she's not supposed to do that. Oh no. That room is open as well. Oh, plastic. She found plastic. She loves plastic. Can you not? Let me get this cat out of here. And I'll be back. I don't know if you can read that, but this is the plan for the kitchen today. We took 500 grams of minced meat out of the freezer yesterday, so we need to use that. And we were craving burgers. So we are gonna make some brioche brunch. So I'm gonna make brioche. How do you pronounce that? So I'm gonna make brioche buns, and we'll do a smash burger, but only with half this minced meat, and the other half I will make some meatballs and we can eat them tomorrow. We also have this one open from making the semlor, and I'm just gonna make some filled cookies with that because they are yummy. And what else did I have on my plan? And then we're gonna do scones because we have been loving them as a breakfast. We also need to use these potatoes, so we are gonna do burgers with potato wedges. I was also supposed to use these apples, but maybe that's something for tomorrow because this is already a lot. And we will be doing a live this afternoon, but I'm gonna start the brioche buns now because they need to rise for 1.5 hours and then another hour. So I will make the dough now, and then you might be able to shape them. But it's already almost 11 a.m. We might be able to shape them in the live and then let them rise again, and then they can go in the oven first. And then scones, filled cookies, meatballs, burgers, potato wedges. We need to improve the lighting in the kitchen. Let's get started. Brioche buns. I need my iPad. Where did I leave that? And Nathan has been very busy with improving live stream stuff. I think we did a video where we put together our streaming card, so we are going to test that this afternoon. And he has been, right now, he is busy trying to figure out some music to put onto the live stream because last time when I was not saying anything or we were not talking, it was very quiet, and maybe we need some music for that. So he is trying to figure that out. I'm gonna grab everything for the buns. And this is my first time making brioche buns, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. They always seem intimidating because you need egg and butter and all the things. So, and then the rise times. Yeah, I'm a bit intimidated by brioche buns, but I hope they will turn out nice. I got everything for the buns, but I just remembered I was supposed to make a coffee. So let's do that first. Do we have space for that? Coffee. I need to get my apron out. I want to make a fun apron. Would that be a fun, like, beginning sewing project? I think it would. I think that's not that hard to do, right? But I want something fun, because we have these and they're both very boring. So I like this style apron, where it's just like the half apron. Because I don't really like things around my neck. I know I'm wearing a high top, but I'm okay with that. But like this style apron, where you hang this around your neck, like that hurts my neck a lot. So, and these are both very boring aprons. So I was thinking, I think you have in mind that I'm going to say crochet, but I don't think that's very practical. So I would like to make an apron like this one, like the half apron, and then do some embroidery over it. But that might also be not very practical because they need to be easily cleaned. Maybe a patchwork apron? Would that be fun? But something more fun than this boring one. And it does need to have a pocket because I like having the pocket there. But I think that would be a very easy beginning sewing project. Milk, coffee. Oh, I have milk here. Milk. I have a little left-handed rand here because when I hold it like this, I can't see the measurement things. You have to hold it with your right hand in order to see the measurements. Why can't they just do it on both sides so right-handed and left-handed people can see everything? I do love how cute and tiny this coffee pot is. I feel like a little housewifey like this, bringing my husband a coffee and some water in his office whilst I wear an apron. I now understand why they say it's better to do this with a stand mixer, because this is the stickiest dough I've ever seen. The recipe does say it will stay sticky, but that's very sticky and horrible to knead. So I guess if I want to make these more, a stand mixer is going on my wish list. And I'm happy I put this on because this whole edge is dirty. This now needs to rise for an hour to an hour and a half. It is 11:30 right now, so that will make it 1 p.m. And that's when we want to start live streaming. So we can finish this in the live stream, which is nice. Do I put this in a new bowl so it's cleaner? And then I can clean this bowl because this is gross. Let's do that. I have shaped the brioche buns. I still can't say it. They are right here. They are rising for the second time. They need, I don't know how long they need, like 45 minutes, something like that. And then I have some scone dough in the making here. And we did have some trouble setting the live stream up. So that also took some time. So now it's also already kind of late and we wanted to make all these things. So we will see what we have time for. The scones are in the fridge. The buns need to rise for even longer. So we are going to make some meatballs in between. So half of this for meatballs, half of this is going to be the burgers for tonight. And this is deer meat.
It's this.
Yes. And then we're going to do our favorite miso meatballs. Meatballs are in the pan. And when these are simmering, we can roll out the scones. I might have made a boo-boo. My bowl is too small. I did the recipe times 2.8, right? Yeah, times 2.8. And now it doesn't fit in my bowl. Because I also need to add milk and then make it a nice ball. But I can't get to the bottom of this. Oh, maybe I can.
And this is the recipe for the filled cookies. I think we didn't say it in the video.
Oh, no. This is the, this is the dough for the filled cookies. So the buns are out of the oven, the scones are out of the oven, the meatballs are in the pan, and this is the dough for the filled cookies. It was easier to do this with my hands, okay? I know it looks a bit silly and messy, but it was just easier. So these are gonna be the filled cookies. It's just gonna be big sheet cookies, because we have made them like the traditional gevulde koek is a round cookie that is filled. But last time we tried this and it just tastes the same. And it's a lot less effort to make. So we basically decided to just do this again. And then I need to add the top part and then they can go in the oven. I need to wash my hands though. Nathan has gone upstairs to grab the big camera, but we're seeing 3 deer. One with very big antlers. So I'm gonna try and film them for you before they go. The 2 are there, but this is the one with the big antlers. Oh, there's another one coming. I see another one from the left. I do see another one from the left coming. They're tiny antlers. Hi. They're just passing through. Oh, and another one. So it's 5 little deer. 5 cute little deer. They're all walking the same path. Any more? I don't see them. I'm gonna look at the side. He's right there. I see him. Can you see him? Yes, it's 5. They're going that way. Looking right at us. Bye. Burgers are done. They're not as smashed as smashed burgers are supposed to be. I think they are supposed to be even flatter.
Yeah.
This is the flattest we can get them. So that's...
But they are the perfect size for the buns.
Yeah, they are perfect for the buns. Because the buns turned out a bit small. We made 4 instead of 2. So, we have burgers. And then we decided to just cook the potatoes because we were hungry and that's the quickest option. And then tomorrow, because this is too much potato for now, so tomorrow we will bake them with the meatballs. Something like that?
Yeah.
I think. A little bit more. And then we have applesauce.
Yeah.
And then we have applesauce. We have some ketchup. There's already some mayo on there. So dinner is ready. And after dinner we will show you what's underneath all of these. With everything that we baked today. We had our dinner. I have to hold my stomach in because I'm a bit full. This is what we made today. We already had our burgers and the meatballs are in the fridge. But we have 3 days of breakfast. I think we might do these for lunch tomorrow. So I don't have to bake bread.
Yeah.
And then these are gonna go in the freezer. So we have cookies whenever we want. And I do like to eat these just right out of the freezer.
They even don't have to defrost.
No. I just like to eat them straight out of the freezer. So I think we'll just freeze them all. I was thinking I need to make like a container of cookies, but maybe these ones then. Because they are very thin. Let's eat these tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we will freeze all of those. We decided to do some grocery shopping. It is only 7 p.m. and the store, the ICA we want to go to, is open until 11 p.m. So all the time in the world to do the groceries. And usually it is very quiet this time in the store. So we are leaving this mess for later and heading out. Don't film this one. That's your dad's birthday
Oh,
part.
yeah.
And he watches videos. So
Yeah. Maybe the back?
No. That gives too much away. We have groceries. We went for butter. We came back with a lot more.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to go for.
Even Lego.
Yes. Where is it? We saw the I saw. You have those like minifigure mystery blind box packs. I don't know how you explain that. And we got this one. It's a cute little cat. And we loved every one that was on there. Every single minifigure that was on the pack, we loved. So, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's this one. So, we decided to get it. This might become the mascot of our car. Because it's white and we have a white car, so it makes sense. Oh, don't mind my top, it's coming from under my shirt. I had it folded up the whole day, but now I don't care because it's cold. Yeah, and we have groceries. Are we showing the groceries or just...
No, it's just the standard groceries.
Yeah, we did get Earl Grey tea for you.
Yeah.
The loose Earl Grey, which is a lot cheaper than buying the Pussar brand. We are going to cuddle the cat, and that's going to be it for today. So we will see you tomorrow.